Fellas, should you take back a woman after she done left you? Now let me break this down. If you were in a relationship with somebody and then y'all break up, you didn't break up, she broke up.
A break from us.
Maybe she wanted to just go party, she wanted to be with another dude, whatever reason, she ended the relationship. After that, no matter how much time has passed, do you take her back? Now the reason why I asked this, not only have I been through this myself, but I was looking it up on the internet and I swear, it's some of the most bitter hatred, like the stuff that people are saying, and I hate to say it, but it's mostly men. I'm gonna show you the comments. On this video, I'm actually gonna show you what the hell I'm talking about. You would think that it's never been done, that it's impossible. And hear me out real quick. Okay, so somebody by the name of Love Samantha Lee, I'll put her link down below. I literally just randomly stumbled upon this. She was talking about men leaving or women leaving men. Check out the clip.
All right, y'all. This is why women come back after leaving. Let's get into it, family. Women tend to make decisions in the heat of the moment, where the thoughts are super loud and extremely hard to quiet. And we make a move, not in clarity, but all in our feelings. The reality is it's unforgiveness that has turned into real resentment. And you feel, or she feels, like she doesn't feel anything for that person anymore. But really it's unforgiveness. So then we explode in bitterness. But what we don't understand and we don't realize is that bitterness and resentment are strong feelings, just in the wrong direction. And so once they leave the relationship and some time has passed and it done calmed down, they start to remember the positive thing. Start thinking that, man, this probably could have worked out. And we quickly realize that unforgiveness that turned into resentment and bitterness was the end of a relationship you never truly wanted to end.
All right, she's talking about unforgiveness and stuff. So that makes me think like it's leading to like something that the man done did wrong and she left, because she keeps bringing up that word unforgiveness. But either way, she's talking about once a lady, right? Once women have a chance to calm down because they tend to make decisions very emotional. She also talks about when ladies have a chance to calm down, they can think more rational, and that's when they have some clarity and they might be thinking, crap, maybe this could have worked out. So that's it, short little clip. But when you go to the comment section, and it's pretty much 90% men, check this out. You got, if you let her come back, you're a fool, fellas. That one has over 4,000 likes. And then what else? Never take her back. If you're hiking and you pass the same tree twice, it's a sign that you lost your way. And it's over 1,000 likes. And the feelings are loud, the thoughts are absent. But then you got, once a woman leaves you for another, then later comes back, she is never the same. Don't be a fool, guys. And then when emotion is high, intelligence is low, and women only come back after the man they left you for leaves them. Remember, fellas, very few women leave a relationship without another partner in place, and she actually hearted that one. I wonder if she read it before she hearted it, or she just flat out rocks with it. That has over 1,000 likes, and who cares why they leave? Never take them back. That also has 1,000 likes. Let your boy speak from personal experience right here. I hate when people, and I spoke on this on the stepfather video, because I feel like social media has a tendency to dogpile. And I hate when people speak from the perspective that it's simply not possible. This is the way it is. It'll never be any different. Once they leave, they're no good. People can't change, yada, yada. And if you let her come back, you're a fool. You get it. A lot of these comments are speaking from the perspective of she left you for somebody else. So let me tell you this, man. I've had multiple women in my life since I've been with my wife email me. And she knows this, and she'll be like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? But there's been multiple women, I'm gonna talk about maybe three of my exes that were all treating me like shit. You know what I'm saying? Either they cheated on me, one of them I caught them cheating on me, right? Or just, there was a, I was gonna say there was a hoe, but there was a hoe mentally. You know what I'm saying? There was hold out.
There's some hoes in this house.
Do you know, real talk, those three ladies all contacted me via social media, either email or a DM during the relationship I currently have. You know, with my wife, we've been going together for 13 years. And no, they weren't all at the same time. They were kind of spaced out, but one by one apologizing. One by one saying either, I'm sorry for how I treated you, you were a good dude, wish it could have worked out, or they would simply comment on you, oh, your wife's really pretty, I see your pictures, you guys look really happy. Man, you're handsome. I had one say that. Man, I saw that one photo, you're really handsome.
There's some hoes in this house.
I even had one Oh, stay with me. I even had one talking about the guy I'm with right now. I think he's cheated on me. And I'm reading each of these messages kind of laughing. Not laughing like, who won now, bitch? No, I'm not doing that. I'm laughing like this is none of my business. I respond to like 2 of them and I'm like, it's all good. Water under the bridge. I wish you the best. I kept it short and sweet, right? But to the other ones, I'm like, it's really none of my business how your life is now. Because it'd be one thing if we were just old acquaintances or friends or coworkers or something like that. Y'all just kind of randomly bumping into each other or catching up. No, we were in a relationship. We was talking about I love you and all that stuff. And that's the part where I believe in the video in the comments right here talking about the clarity, right? They had time for things to make some sense and they were like, oh shit, I thought I wanted this, but turns out, no, I had it good over here. Can I give you a call? Hey, is you busy? And I'm like, hell yeah, girl, ain't nobody thinking of you. So in those cases, I was smart enough to be like, hey, water under the bridge and just leave it alone. In no way, shape, or form do I want to try to rekindle this, especially the ones that made me feel like I was less than, especially the ones that cheated on me. You know, I don't do the round 2. Like, no, you burnt that bridge. It was what it was. The trust is gone. I do wish you the best in the future. Honestly, I hope you can change and then you get, you know, you get your dream relationship. But as for me, I'm gonna do me on the other side. But the reason why I dispute some of this is because it is possible. I don't know why we get in these damn like tunnel vision. It's not possible. Everybody thinks this way. No, no, no. A lot of these comments read just bitterness. You know what I'm saying? It reads from men that have been burnt by women that really can't get women, or just speaking from what they've seen or their friend experience. And it's a lot of jadedness, man, to the point where it just comes off. It reeks to me like lack of experience, like you've been through it once and then you stop living or some shit. I've been through it 10 times. I'm not talking about just this scenario. I'm talking about relationships. I'm in my late 40s now. I've been in a lot of relationships. Some of them were just a few months here and there, but you got to understand my background, man. Like I've moved around a lot in life. I used to be a stand-up comedian for 10 years. I was on that stage with the microphone, and it is just a breeding ground. I promise, you would be surprised, but it is a breeding ground for meeting women. One day I'll talk about that on the channel here, but anyway, let's get back to this. So my example of why it works, my wife, and I told that story, I think on the last video. We were dating at the time, but we didn't have titles. We were together, we were sleeping together, we were damn near around each other all the time, telling each other, I love you, you love me, all this stuff. So in my mind, I'm thinking we're pretty much boyfriend and girlfriend, but we haven't had the talk. So I'm thinking we need to have the talk because I don't necessarily feel it's equal. There's something in the back of my head letting me know this, right? So we have the talk, and like I said in the last video, she's honest with me, and she says, I just like this. Basically meaning she wanted to play with me. In a way, she wanted to play relationship and play I love you, but she wanted freedom to go do whatever the hell she wanted. Meaning she didn't want, if she did something, she didn't want to be a cheater, you know what I'm saying? She just wanted to be like, oh, well, I'm not tied down. Yeah, I got other options over here, but I'm a free woman, so I could party. That's what she wanted at the time. But I'm like, this is mixed signals as hell. Like, even though you're being honest, and I appreciate that, this is mixed signals as hell. So because I'm so attached and because you tugging at my heartstrings, it's over. And she was literally like, are you serious? Let's just keep it the same. And I was like, no, it'd be different if we were just, you know, it was a booty call or something like that. Let's be real. I'm talking about let's be real. It'd be different like if it was somebody that you were just hooking up with, but it wasn't. It was somebody that I was in love with, and I literally thought she was in love with me at the time. Like, why wouldn't she be after all this stuff I just described to y'all? So I chalked it up to some games. And I was like, deuces, I'm out, because I refuse to be treated less than. We gotta be treated equal. She was sad, I was sad. She went on to do her thing. I went on to do my thing. And I'm pretty sure I was more sad than her, right? Because I was the one that really wanted to make it work. We did not talk again, like literally talk again face to face, 4 years later.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Mind you, I didn't think we would ever talk again 4 years later, because during this time, I've been in some deep relationships, and so was she. So I thought it was a wrap. I knew her cousin. So her cousin, every now and then when I would hang out with them, they would like just randomly give me an update on her. And I think she would pop up on my Facebook every now and then. And it was always through the mutual cousin. Like I said, I wasn't talking to her like that. But because of all of this and what I knew and what I saw, we were both done. Like it was never gonna happen again. Then one day, her cousin comes to me and says, hey, just to give you a heads up, my cousin, your ex, is probably gonna try to holler at you again. I'm like, what? Because by this time, even though I just said I was done, in a relationship, I just went through a crazy ass breakup. And then I hear this bombshell, this blast from the past. You talk about 4 years ago that you were hung up on 4 years ago, might want to holler at you again. Now, I don't know the extent of it. I don't know if it's just gonna be friends. I don't know what's in her mind, but I know damn well I have a wall built, straight up. I have a wall built. We're talking about Fort Knox because I felt some type of way. So my emotions, whatever, my trauma, whatever you wanna consider it, it built a damn wall. And I was like, I will be damned if I let this girl break through this damn wall. But I was curious, but I just left it there at curiosity. I was like, this ain't even gonna happen. So I ain't tripping. All of a sudden, I look at my DMs. Who's in my DMs? She is in my DMs, and she's being casual. Hey, how you doing? It's been some time. Hey, I was just wondering, maybe we should get some lunch. Just wondering, maybe just a bite to eat. I just thought it would be cool. Holy crap, it's happening. It's actually happening. They were right. 4 years of radio silence. You done been in a relationship. I done been in some relationships. And then just like this, now we're gonna have lunch. So at first I said, you know what? I'm probably not gonna do it. I was talking to myself. Don't do it. I was like these guys in the comments. Don't do it. You're stupid. Don't do it. Don't do it. But I'm not gonna lie. I was curious. I saw how she looked now. She looked the damn same, if not better. I knew there was a piece of me that was still interested of a possibility, but there was a huge part of me, like I said, I'll be damned if I give this girl my heart. I'll be damned if she breaks my heart or I give her these heartstrings. Never again. But of course, because I'm a man, and I was technically single at the time. I wasn't locked down or anything. I said, you know what? Let's meet for lunch and let's do it. The crazy thing is, when we went to lunch, everything came back for me. I don't know about, I never really talked to her about this, but everything came flooding back as far as like, you remind me of how you were when I left you. You're giving me that vibe. So that kind of scared me in a sense, because I was like, I'm not going round 2 for this shit. I'm 4 years older. I'm not doing this all over again. So we went from the restaurant to like a park and we kept talking. And the more we started talking, the more we started laughing. That's one thing she always had, a beautiful sense of humor, right? So now we're goofy together, we're laughing, and I'm still thinking to myself, this is cool, but it's probably not gonna happen. Like, it's really not gonna happen. And I'm not gonna let her know that I'm interested or I like her or I think she's cute or beautiful, whatever. I ain't gonna let her, I'm not gonna give her that. I'm just gonna be casual.
Yes.
So I did. She went her way, I went mine. She started sending me text messages, like kind of like want to talk on the phone. So we would talk on the phone. Then she started sending me selfies. This is where it gets good. She started sending me selfies, like when she was looking real pretty and stuff like that, little poses and stuff. I wouldn't respond. And you know why I wouldn't respond? Because I would look at that selfie and I would think, she wants me to praise her. She wants me to gawk, right? She wants me to simp in a way because she wants me to be like, oh, you look so good, you look so this. And the reason why I wouldn't even give it a thumbs up or anything, because I noticed those same selfies were posted on her Facebook for other randoms to be posting underneath it. Girl, you look so good. Oh, thank you, this and that. So I said, oh, you want to send me the one that you done already posted on Facebook because you want extra? You know what I'm saying? You wanted extra compliments. Those weren't good enough for you. You need to text old Nesto so you can maybe get that self-esteem just a little higher. So I wouldn't respond. That was my thing. I was like, I'm sticking to my damn guns. You ain't got a nice guy this time. You got, don't get me wrong, I'm a nice guy, but you got to earn that shit. You don't got no simp, right? I remember how it was the first time. I'm going to respect you because I'm a respectable person, right? But you don't got the guy that's going to tell you around. So I don't respond. She starts, there's like several of these, right? Finally, she calls me and she's like, did you get that picture? I'm like, and I literally say this. I'm not lying. You could ask her. I literally say, Which one? And she was like, oh, yada, you know, these. And I was like, oh, you talking about the ones you posted on Facebook? Like the same ones you shared to those other dudes? You talking about that one? She literally gets quiet. And she goes, oh, yeah. I said, oh yeah, I got it. What, what's up? Oh, nothing, I was just checking. I'm trying to tell you, I wasn't the one. But still, here's the thing, we still kept talking, and I said to myself, I'm not gonna let you in or even a shot until I feel like you're different, until I feel like you know what time it is. So I told her straight up, like, I'm not here to do that. If you are willing to get to know me, to date, to be my girl, and respect me, you know, as far as like just me, and I'm just for you, you just for me, 100%, let's do it. But if I sense that you're still on the bullshit, you still want compliments over here and posting over here, you know, that OnlyFans type energy shit. If I sense it, deuce, because I don't got the time for it. I'm 4 years older, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I really want to be with somebody like you. You just got to be serious. So one day, we actually had the talk, and she would actually tell me over and over, I'm serious, I'm different. I'm sorry if you read this or if you read that, but I can do this. So we decide, let's talk. Do you know, like a week after that, maybe 2 weeks, she was officially my girlfriend. Right after that, because I was like, you know, we had the talk, and she jumped at the chance. Yes, I want to be your girlfriend. All right, now let's be serious. I don't want to come into the relationship feeling like I'm so demanding or controlling, especially Hispanics. Let's be real, man. Mexican men have this really bad stereotype, and I'm gonna be real, some of it's true. You know, that we could be too controlling or too dominating to the point where it pushes women away. I've seen it happen, you know what I'm saying? So I know pieces of it is true. So I've always had this weird dilemma inside of me, kind of like I don't want to be a stereotype, but at the same time, I don't want to be no punk. You know what I'm saying?
True that, Ernesto, right on the money.
So it's a healthy middle ground. So anyway, we come into the relationship. There's a couple of things I had to point out to her. I was like, no, we don't do that. We don't do this. It's like throwing away old like clothes that don't fit no more. No, we don't do this. I got your whole wardrobe. This is what we wearing now because you in this relationship. And no, I don't mean new wardrobe like she was wearing slutty clothes. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a metaphor. Changing old habits and realizing you are in a relationship now. We don't do single habits in a committed relationship. And I'm not gonna lie, even then I had doubts. I didn't just give her my heart right when she became my girlfriend. No, it was a slow process of thinking, is today the day that she's gonna switch up? Is today the day that I'm gonna switch up? I didn't know, you know, because we were still kind of youngish. She's younger than me, right? But we were still at an age where technically people want to party. Long story short, because I feel like this is about to go into another subject in another video, obviously it worked out. Now, has it been perfect? Hell no, far from that, but it works. We are two completely different people than we were back then in our 20s and our early 30s. So when I read comments like this, never let me, you're a fool, or this, once again, I gotta call bullshit. I feel like we've been traumatized so much through different relationships that we're too afraid to take a chance. Either you're a fool, you're a simp, she's a hoe, she's untrustworthy. Like we have all these terms, right? And we're like, I gotta be hard. I gotta keep myself brick. You know, it's like the same way I was, where I was like, I'm gonna build this wall and I'm gonna make this girl work to get inside because I don't wanna be a punk. But there's different levels to that. There's unhealthy ones, and then there's ones that are realistic where you're just simply being cautious. But see, with cautious, that's better because you're still hopeful. With caution, you can still see the red lights and make the decision, nah, I'm out. Or you can be like, I'm taking my time, but holy shit, this might actually be possible. You don't know until you try. That's why I hate the freaking internet. That's why I hate comments like this, because even though some of them are spitting facts, it's not absolute. Nothing is absolute. My life is completely different from yours. So do you, and don't let anybody put you in the box. Because again, with the comments, I like how it's always referring to women though. Women. We leave too. Men leave all the time. And do we not want second chances? Do we not call crawling back? We do that shit all the time. All in all, long story longer, what the hell I'm trying to say is Don't let anybody put you in a box, whether you're a man or a woman. Live your life and find out for yourself. There it is one more time, beautiful people. This reality check, I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. We posted another video about 2 or 3 days ago. I'm gonna do my best to post one in another 3 days. Definitely let me know, do you guys have any experience in this? Do you think I'm off? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I fully promote on this channel. It's okay to agree to disagree, but either way, you got a testimony. You guys have been really amazing as far as like living testimonies. I've seen some big ones and I've been blown away. Sometimes me and my wife will read them together, and I honestly do my best to respond to each and every one of them. I take time every day to respond to these comments. So I appreciate the mad love. I appreciate you guys subscribing. This channel is about 1.5 years old, but this series is only like a month and a half old. So either way, thank you guys for everything. I love y'all, and as always, I don't know what it is, but I know somehow, some way, it's about to get better. Love y'all, Apple. Peace.